All right, let's get into it. So if you guys have been living under a rock, a very famous radio DJ in, I would say, the urban community is catching heat because they've been promoting an alleged scammer. And we're talking about DJ Envy of The Breakfast Club of Power 105. And he was promoting this guy named Cesar something. Cesar Pena.
Cesar.
Yeah, Flipping NJ on Instagram. And the problem is Envy was promoting him. They did seminars together about how to get into real estate investing and how to use other people's money to invest, which isn't.
It was using other people's money.
It wasn't. So using other people's money isn't a scam on its own, but depending on how you use the money might be. But he just got indicted on a federal charge of wire fraud for scamming. And the question that I have is, how is Envy, who has been promoting this guy, still on the radio station? Is that not a giant liability? Because Envy would say, hey, come invest with us. And Envy had an office right next to Cesar's office. And Envy promoted him, and he was on the Breakfast Club soliciting people to come to the seminars. And some of the people from the seminars invested and lost money. There's even someone who a father that passed away who gave his settlement money before he passed away to. Okay, so I might be messing this up. Hold on, I don't, because there was a lady who got a settlement who gave them like $350,000, who got scammed, and then there was a guy who passed away who his family now is trying to recover the money. So, and this is all alleged, so don't sue us. Envy.
So what was the premises? I'm curious. What was the premise of the investment? Like, okay, what were they guaranteeing? What were they offering?
So, from some of the reports that I was looking at, what he was doing, Cesar was doing, was taking money from multiple people for the same investment. So he would go to, property one, he'd go to 3 different people and say, hey, we need $200,000 to flip this house or do whatever, and I'm going to give you a 30% return. So give me $200,000, and I'm going to give you, 60, right? That's 30%. And then he would go to another person and offer them the same deal, which is more money than you need to even do the project, right? So, but I think what was happening, and this isn't clear yet, but a normal Ponzi scheme, you're collecting money from new and more people, and you're giving money to the early people.
Exactly.
But he's also just spending the money. So I think they did some of the deals and actually do the deal, but they were just collecting extra money. But like Envy talked about, they purchased a school and then they never broke ground, but he was telling people that contractors were there working on it and stuff. So
that's like the that travel company that You Should Be Here.
Oh, I never heard of this.
Yeah, they were doing the same thing. Just a bunch of people signing up. Everybody's paying a particular fee, and then you own, but you bring on 6 more people.
Oh, yeah.
Upgrade the status.
Right.
And it's a marketing scheme. It's a pyramid.
Yes. So how much did they get away with, or how much did he get away with?
The last number I saw was $17 million, so it's not a small scam.
How long has he been running this scam?
They were promoting him. These are good questions. Thank you. Angela E. over here just filling in the blanks.
That's why she got her own station now.
He was on the Breakfast Club in 2018. That's when we know about him. So I don't know when he was doing that before. But the guy was on a podcast talking to Cesar Pena, Envy's partner, was on a podcast talking about he just got out of jail for scamming, and where he learned to do real estate was from a guy in jail. You don't think that's a red flag?
So
and on the podcast, what? Oh,
Are people just not doing their homework before they give their money out to people? I don't
but that's the back end. So it's like these people are investing tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars with they weren't looking at financial records. They weren't even pulling up to the site
That's the
see where your
problem.
money is going?
I don't get
It's
that part.
crazy.
Why weren't they
but
looking
you
at
said
it?
DJ Envy and Caesar were partners. Were they
I
partners?
didn't say they
or
were
did-
partners, but I said that he says invest with us a lot in his content.
Well, based on this picture, they definitely were partners.
Oh, they were, yeah, all the time.
Sitting next to someone doesn't make you a partner.
They are hosting an event together
Host
about real estate.
But he's probably
as
using
partners.
DJs. So
Me
you guys
and
don't
my
think
bro, DJ Envy, changed the face of real estate investing and taught our community building wealth through real estate is possible. We've been quiet for a while, but our dreams just keep getting bigger. Wait till you see our next move. $17 million later.
So you
When was
think
this?
This was 2022 of last year, October.
Okay.
do you think that he knew? Do
He
you
had
think
to
it's
know.
possible that this could go on this long and no one called him and was like, "Yo, he's being funny with the money"? You know what I mean?
You can't be that close and not know where $17 million is going. I'm sorry. I'm
think
close
so.
to people and I know where your last check went. So $17 million is like, what's going on?
Do you think it's possible that he didn't know?
Is it possible?
Like
Yes.
completely not know?
Is it possible? Yes, but I don't think he did not have any inkling of what was going on. I just don't feel. Maybe in the beginning, then you start seeing that money, and he maybe had great intentions, right? But I don't know.
Well, Envy says he didn't get $1. That was his defense. Was no one gave me any money. But it's like, bro, you were promoting this guy. You were standing in front of Lamborghinis talking about come to our seminar, invest with us. You might get an opportunity to invest with us. He kept saying us. And so he might not have financially benefited that much from it, but there's no way. So let's, Cassandra, you introduced me to Danny, right? And you're popular. And you're like, yo, this guy's a real estate investor and blah, blah, blah. And he can get you 30% return on your money, right? And I give Danny money, right? And I don't get my money back after the deal. Like the deal is getting messed up, right? Don't you think I would call you and be like, yo,
What's going on?
what's up with your boy?
Yeah.
That had to have happened a couple times, right? Because people were going to Cesar's office, demanding money. Then the checks were bouncing. Right? Like, he didn't hear nothing?
So
But then there's also like,
He
I
just,
guess when he tried to bring in a couple of his closer friends, and I think Joe Budden was one of them, and kind of told him like,
they were
hey,
like,
this-
nah.
huh?
Joe Budden was like, nah.
But they kind of told him like, hey, this sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to really believe that he knew nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
So
And go ahead.
how do you buy a 69 fully refurbished Chevy Camaro on October 13th
Of this year?
of this year as just a DJ? A fully refurbished.
Who? DJ?
Brand-
Yo, that's what somebody was talking to me about. How, okay. Angelique, all the people in the Breakfast Club that work there,
Mm-hmm.
they're not really like flexing like that. Maybe that's not how they show their money. But I was talking to somebody about that today, and it was like, how's DJ Envy always looking really rich?
Hello.
But my thing about that is, you can't count people's pockets because some people don't spend money like that
He may
outwardly.
have other investments as well.
Right.
Angelique just purchased like some type of huge building.
Really?
It's some type of like I can't remember, but I think it was like connected to like for homeless women. In
Oh, I
Texas or
heard about
something, and
that.
it's like I don't know, at least 20 units, and it's so you don't know what these people are doing with their money.
But Angelique also got up out of there.
She did. Right?
That's
Yep.
true, but she's still a radio host.
Yeah.
Was it suspicious? She was like, oh, I got to
In
go.
North Jersey on a South Jersey station.
Oh,
She wanted to get up
is
out
that
of
what
there.
happened?
She's in a South Jersey station.
Yeah, she's on 103, 100.3.
Oh,
Is she?
Angela Yee every day.
Oh, did you? And they posted a job offering at Power 105. And did you see that the pay was like 120 to 220 or something like that?
I could see.
So they're not really getting paid like that.
Not riding in a Maybach a week ago. A
Right.
Maybach truck.
So maybe they're doing other stuff, but I don't know.
Like you said, don't count people's pockets, but
I want to talk about why in our community we are so like okay with like criminal culture. Like it's not a red flag that the guy got arrested got out of jail for scamming.
because when you're promised fast money, it's very alluring when you don't have any. So 30% return on, like you said, $200,000, 60,000 is something that people just want. Well, first of all, we don't even know if we can get 200,000 up, but it's the fact that fast money, that's where it's at.
I think it's the miseducation.
Of Lauryn Hill.
No, of the community and also just ignorance. So then if you don't know about money, you don't know about finances, you don't know about real estate and building wealth, somebody comes to you with all this information like, yo, I'm gonna, invest this money and I'm gonna get you this and you're gonna have financial freedom and they're promising you all these things and you don't really know, but it sounds good. You're making 30% on your investment. You're not doing the due diligence because you don't really know finances to begin with, right? So I feel like it's that ignorance, it's that miseducation within the community because we don't know as a community how to build wealth. So then when someone comes promising you with all these promises and this hope, you fall for it. You give your money, right? They're selling you hope. And then you don't even know that, hey, this don't really sound right. Or, hey, this, like, why, you know what I'm saying? Until you get scammed.
That's really what pisses me off.
And it pisses me because it's like, this is not the first time, like, there's the Jay Morrison. There was also, this is an issue within the Black community where people are taking advantage of the ignorant people and like, hey, come invest with me because I'm going to get you. Yeah, this is for the community. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for the community. I'm uplifting the community where it's like, nah, you're going to get rich and pretty much crap on everybody else who does not know. And they don't know like they don't know laws. They don't know finances. So it's like, this is not the first time we're seeing this within our community where people raise up as Black leaders and, are educating these people only to kind of like, just, do this. So take Jay Morrison, for example, who was doing the corner classes for years. And I was following him. I'm like, Jay is for the people. He was educating these people who standing on corners, educating these Black, Hispanic people, these underprivileged people about real estate and wealth and all these other things, only to start this legacy, have people, hundreds of people invest.
$8 million, I think they invested in the Tulsa real estate fund.
Yeah, only for it to be like, now look, like he's
all the money gone.
All the money's gone. There's no projects to show. Nobody's got nobody got paid. He's looking to be, indicted or whatever, similar to what's going on with
Are they getting him? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, they are.
It's a
criminal or civil.
I'm not sure.
Whatever it is, it's wrong.
Guys, if you hear that pro-Black stuff and finance together, run. They scam it. And that's the way to get in, right? Like that's the attack vector. So when you start hearing that stuff, and it sucks. That's the frustration with envy, right? Because you have celebrity, and so you use that because they're selling hope. But you're taking advantage of people that have less than you, which makes it really sick. Like,
yeah.
And even Envy said this on the Breakfast Club, is like, oh, these other seminars, they're charging you guys a lot of money, which they do that. There's real estate seminars where you can spend like $50,000 on courses and BS. But then he turned around and they they didn't do it through the seminar, but his guy was taking advantage of people.